Imagine standing at the edge of a still lake, dropping a single pebble into the water, and watching as the ripples spread wider and wider. Now, picture that ripple as kindness moving from one person to another, changing lives in unexpected and profound ways. This is the story of Tom, a humble grocery store clerk, whose small gesture of generosity ignited a wave of goodwill that transformed an entire town. In the small town of Riverwood, there was a young man named Tom, who worked at the local grocery store. Tom was known for his cheerful smile and always had a kind word for everyone. But one day, a problem arose that put Tom's kindness to the test and started a chain of goodness that no one in Riverwood would ever forget. It began on a busy Monday morning. An elderly man named Mr. Harris was shopping in the store when he realized he had forgotten his wallet at home. He was embarrassed and worried, standing at the checkout with a line of impatient customers behind him. Seeing his distress, Tom stepped in. He paid for Mr. Harris's groceries out of his own pocket. "Don't worry, Mr. Harris," he said. "Consider it a gift." Mr. Harris was overwhelmed by Tom's generosity. He promised to return the kindness somehow. The very next day, Mr. Harris got his chance. While walking through the town park, he saw a young man named Lucas struggling to fix his flat bike tire. Remembering Tom's act of kindness, Mr. Harris offered to help Lucas, even taking him to the nearby shop and paying for the repair. Lucas was inspired by Mr. Harris's help and decided to pass the kindness on. Later that day, he noticed his neighbor, an overworked single father named Jack, struggling to mow his large lawn. Lucas spent his afternoon helping Jack with the yard work, much to Jack's relief and gratitude. The ripple of kindness continued. Jack, feeling uplifted by Lucas's assistance, noticed his co-worker, Ben, was overwhelmed with work and offered to stay late to help him finish a project. Ben was thankful and surprised by Jack's offer. He knew that Jack had his own responsibilities and appreciated the help greatly. Each act of kindness sparked another, creating a chain reaction throughout Riverwood. The story of Tom's simple, generous act spread, inspiring more and more people to look out for each other. Finally, the chain of kindness circled back to Tom. One evening, as he was closing the store, he discovered his car wouldn't start. Stranded and unsure what to do, he was approached by Ben. "I heard about how you helped Mr. Harris," Ben said, pulling jumper cables from his trunk. "Now it's my turn to help you." As Ben fixed Tom's car, Tom felt a deep sense of joy and amazement at how his one act of kindness had traveled through the town and come back to him. This experience taught Tom and the people of Riverwood a valuable lesson about the power of kindness and how it can echo through a community, touching lives and bringing people together. As the stars twinkled above Riverwood that night, Tom knew that the ripple of kindness wouldn't stop with him. It was just the beginning. And for everyone who had been part of this chain, life in Riverwood felt a little brighter, a little warmer.